Can you tell I'm exhausted from packing? Coffee, almost finished. Massive sharing bag of Maltesers. They won't be shared by with anybody else. And I've tried to put one of my cute little rose golds, paper, no, not a paper clip, whatever they are, bulldog clips, at the top, because the idea is I'll put them back in the fridge. Yes, I am one of those people who likes to keep my chocolate in the fridge and try and keep the rest of them for tomorrow. I'm not making any promises. So if this is your first time, thank you for finding me. My name is Deborah Carr. I write historical fiction in that name. I also write contemporary romancers as Georgina Troy and thrillers as Ella Drummond. And if you have been here before, thank you for coming back. Yes, I have been packing. I move in a few weeks and I have lived here for 23 years, I think it is, and I'm downsizing. So not only is it a case of, I've had family who've lived away for years, so I don't know how many letters, probably a few hundred letters. Some have photos in, so I need to look in them all. I'm not reading them all because I just don't have the time. Going through books and trying to part with some because, as I said, I am downsizing. And my worst thing that I have to get rid of are manuscripts. I have a box that's probably half my height still to go through to tear up manuscripts. So much stuff. I mean, so much stuff. It's just taken forever and I'm over it, but I will keep going. I'm actually in the studio at the moment. I'll show you two, my boys. Oh, there we go. That's Claudie. Hello, Claudie, and there's little Ruru. And I will turn around so you can see the garden. It's gorgeous out there. It's really pretty. But I'm in here. I won't be in here for long because I intend to go back inside and do some more work, because some more packing. That is sorting and packing. It's not just packing. I've done that a bit wrong, so apologies for that. But I'm just so sick of it. I thought I've got to come out here. Shows how bad it is. Shows, what am I doing? I do apologise. I'm being really useless today. Shows how, I told you I was stressed. Shows how bad it is. I have chosen to come back outside and do more copy edits. I'm doing copy edits for Starlight Over Hollyhock Farm, my 4th Hollyhock Farm book. We have a cover reveal coming on the 3rd of September. I'm probably not supposed to share that, but that's when it is coming. So 3rd of September, 6 p.m, cover reveal for Starlight Over Hollyhock Farm. It's a beautiful cover, as I'm very much lucky that they all are at Boldwood. Thank you very much to the designer. And yes, so that'll be coming out. I obviously have seen it. So yes, that's exciting. I'm excited to show that. I've also today in the fields, fields behind me, 2 sides behind me, and fields beyond that, and beyond that going outwards and across the road. And all of them are packed full of sunflowers. I have taken some photos. I will try and share. I've done a little bit of video, which I'll try and add to this. Otherwise, I will do a short for you. I had to walk past next door's house through stinging nettles and all sorts of things to get close enough to actually hopefully take a decent enough video. It's a bit shaky, but yes, so I've tried to capture them for you and I will share them in a short if I can't attach them to this video today. But yes, I'm doing copy edits for Starlight Over Hollyhock Farm. I have gone through most of the comments. I've now got I do all the easy ones first, just because I like to feel like I'm getting somewhere. And now I'm going through the comments where I don't actually know what the editor means, because I have to actually remember what I wrote and then edited probably a couple of times in the book. And I can't remember because I've been working on a completely different book since then. So it's a bit of a faff, so I need to sort of look into it a bit more. So I've come out here to do that probably for about an hour, and then I will force myself to go back into my house and get on with packing yet another box. I'm so sick of all the stuff that I've got. I can't tell you how much stuff has already been donated. My amazing mum has, I don't know how many carloads she's taken to one. We have quite a few charities over here, which is great. And she, bless her, she's been going out in her car. I just go to her house, which is only a couple of minutes down the road. I load up her boot, load up her back seat, and just leave her with it. And then the next few days I'll say, oh, I've got some more stuff. Oh no, the car's empty, just put it in there. So bless her heart, that's what she's been doing. I have a man coming who takes things to be dumped, and that'll be broken stuff and stuff, you know, obviously I can't do anything with. What my mum has been doing with the stuff I've given her before she takes it to whatever charity she's going to, she actually calls up, I have a very big family, like one of my sisters or brothers or sisters-in-law or nieces or nephews or whatever, and says, oh, I thought you'd like these glasses, or oh, Debs has got this, like these handbags or these shoes or these whatever, vases. I mean, there's countless things. And you know, I thought maybe you'd like them. So she's also had family members going backwards and forwards to her house, collecting things that, although I don't want anymore, they might actually need for their house. So I love that things are being passed on and moved around the family. So yeah, I don't like to dump things if I can possibly help it. Some things are beyond repair and beyond help. They have to go to the dump. But most of the time things are passed on to somebody else or passed on to one of our charities over here. And she's been in charge of all that, which is a massive job. So I'm really grateful to her. This weekend, we are getting there, but it's just, I'm so sick of it. I've been in it for weeks now. On the weekend, I've got a big double garage. I put one car in the garage. The rest of it is full of stuff. And I'm now at the point where I don't know if it's stuff to dump, if it's stuff to pack, if it is packing stuff like boxes or paper or whatever, or just stuff to sort out to then decide what to do with it. So my son and I will be doing that. My daughter is looking at all the different electronic things like old cameras, old phones, old laptops, so that she's sorting all that out. And yes, it's a lot, but I have got help and I'm grateful for that. And I can't tell you how desperate I am to move, so that when I'm in my new house, I don't have any of all this excess stuff around that I've accumulated over 23 years. My studio will be done last of all, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here that's going to be dumped. If there is, it'll probably be a box that big. I'm not going to be dumping anything from here. So, but I will have to pack it all up, because as you can see, there are lots of boxes and notebooks and pictures and things. So many things. Why do we have so many things? Yesterday I went to the hairdresser. It's all nice and short, which is lovely because it's another warm day today. Had my colour done, which is a relief. I'm 64. I honestly thought by now I'd be grey, have grey hair, and so I wouldn't have to have my hair sort of coloured blonde, because amazingly enough, I'm not a natural blonde. I have brown hair, and I looked looked too dreadful for a while. But yes, I've been too busy, and then my hairdresser went on holiday, so it's fine. It's now been done, and I can now focus on that. So I'm sorry this is not a very exciting chat this week. It is mostly me moaning about everything I'm doing, which is not very positive. But I am getting there on a positive note. And soon, I hope, I'll be able to show you my new office, which will be a room in my house, my new house. And I won't have a studio there. I'm leaving this behind because it's too big and for my new place, which is a big shame, but it is. So some other lucky person is having this. I'm quite envious of them, because I have loved writing in here, and I have written, I don't know how many books I've written in here, probably about 10 books I've written in here. Yeah, probably about 10. So I'm very sad to see it go. Yeah, especially as my husband painted it and things like that, so it's a bit emosh. But that's fine. It needs must. You know, you do have to do these things. But I will get a new studio. I don't know yet if it'll be a shed, an actual shed, or if it'll be one of these like cabins like this. I'm not sure. Either way, it will be much smaller, because as those of you who've been here before probably remember, I miscalculated because I'm not a figures person. I'm pretty useless at that, and this is actually bigger than I expected, or than I intended, I should say. So for now, I better get on with some edits, then I better go back inside and pack another box and go through another load of rubbish. But I shall see you next week. I did share, what did I share? Oh yeah, I went on a walk with the dogs yesterday, I think it was, and there was all this crunching sound. I thought, what's that? And I realised it's the leaves falling from some of the trees. It's not autumn yet for about four weeks or so, but it was really autumnal there, which was actually quite nice. But I'm not ready for the summer to end yet, and so I did a little video for that. Yes, and excitingly enough, I realised that the Witching Hour, this one, is out in 5 weeks. How did that come about so quickly? 5 weeks, can't wait. Anyway, I better go, lots to do. Thank you so much for joining me, and hope you're having a great rest of your week, and I look forward to chatting with you next time. Goodbye.